Hey everybody, I'm Pastor Jon and welcome back to another episode of Kidz Time at Home Edition. Today we're talking about faithfulness and specifically the faithfulness of God. Now some of you are probably wondering, well, what is faithfulness? How do you define it? And a simple way to put it is that it basically means keeping your word. If you say something, then you need to do it in order to be faithful. We see that a lot in marriages, how husbands and wives, how they treat each other. They say that they love them, and then they need to keep that promise. And when God speaks a word, it comes true. God's word is powerful and amazing. We see in Genesis 1 where God speaks a word and it brings things into existence. He creates something out of nothing just by the words that come out of his mouth. He said in the beginning, "Let there be light," and then there was light. It wasn't like he flipped on a light switch. No, he created the light switch. He created the sun. He created light. He didn't just turn it on, he created it, and by the power of his words. Jesus himself raised Lazarus from the tomb. Jesus spoke. He said, "Lazarus, come out." And a dead man who was dead for 4 whole days came back to life. When God speaks a word, it comes true. God's word is true. God is a God of his word. Now, as a dad, I want to be a dad of my word. I want to keep my promises to my kids. And yesterday, I asked my son Oliver if he would help me make this video. So let's ask Oliver some questions. All right. So thank you, Ollie, for saying yes to helping me with our video today. Now, yesterday, when I asked you if you would help me, what did you say the first time that I asked?
Not right now.
Not right now, that's right. And I had to sweeten the deal a little bit. I said, well, if you help me, I'll give you what?
Ice cream.
And then I said, now will you help me? And you said,
yes.
That's right. I had to sweeten the deal, and I have to be a man of my word. I want to be true to what I say. So when I said I would give you ice cream, did you believe me?
Yes.
Yes. Now, why did you believe me?
Because you're my daddy. And you tell the truth.
And I tell the truth. I hope so. I try to. Friends, he knows that when I say something, I want the best for him. He knows that I keep my word, that if I've made a promise, I'm going to keep it. He trusts his daddy to give him what his daddy said he would give him. You have done such a good job. Give me a high five. Bam! And you have earned your ice cream, kiddo. There it is, your prize. Thanks, Ollie, for helping us out today. I really appreciate that. I love how you said you knew that I would give you the ice cream because I'm your dad. God is our Abba Father who has our best interests in mind. If he says something, he will be faithful to give it to us. If he speaks a word, it will come to pass. If he said it, we can believe it. God is a God of his word. God is faithful every time. There's been no time in history where God has said something and not fulfilled it, where God has made a promise and not come through, where God has said you are free indeed and you are left in bondage. God is a God of his word. God is faithful. You want to say it with me? You want to help me sign off? And remember, you are loved. Bye, everybody.